Good morning. Good morning. Good morning,
Good
everybody.
morning.
Good morning, Jojo. Let me get my
Good
song
morning.
on.
I washed my hair this morning. Gotta be here.
Yes. Good morning, everybody. This is the table talk. We want to say
Girl,
welcome.
you got that face beat like beat. Beautiful.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Actually, Malika event is the day for his 10th birthday. So it's at
Oh,
12
okay.
o'clock. So I think I will be off early, right? You're not gonna get mad at me today
We
because
gotta
I'll
be
be out of
off. I
here
gotta be to
at
church.
11
Oh,
o'clock. We'll
oh.
be out of here at 11. Good morning, everybody. This is the table talk. We say welcome. This is your girl Muku Oluma Agu, and we are here to discuss some important topics, something that we need to know as what human Liberians community and stuff like that. So I'm here and I turn it over to your girl Jojo.
Good morning, good morning. Welcome, guys. Last week I was not on because I was sick. I went and looked a view a little bit, but I had to get off. But I'm happy to be back. Come, let's talk. Come, let's discuss. This is our community. We are all family. We are all brothers and sisters, friends. So come, let's talk. What need to be talked about?
Yes, Jojo, but how's everything? Today is Saturday and it's our usual, topic. But before we dive into our topic, just put at followers so people know you on. You put at followers and guys, we simply share our live broadcast. And if you want to be a part of this unique topic, we are going to make sure you be a part. So I'm going to post the link right here. And then if you want to be a part, don't hesitate to just click on and let your voice be heard, and then I will post the number as well if you want to participate in the conversation and you don't want to be seen, you can call us and give your input. But Jojo, before we dive into our conversation here, I think our topic is transparency in a relationship, right? So
Yeah.
trending topic going on, most especially with rich men graduating from the academy, which is I think the military, whatever. And I think people have been blushing us by even congratulating him. You know that, right? I think people
Yeah.
inbox and saying how they surprised us or why we will be telling Richmond congratulations. First of all, let me make my input on this, then Jojo can come in. First of all, Richmond is a Liberian. He is. It doesn't matter if he fall. Who are we to judge him when it comes to his immorality? We don't know if he had settled it with the Lord. Only God judges. Even though what he did to Sisi, we all got on him. It was wrong, and no woman should have to go through that. We all got on our platform. We insulted him. We castigated him, and we did all that we could, standing as a woman for our sister, right? Then you guys coming after us because we post rich man picture to say congratulations. You know Jojo birthday. Some of y'all don't even know Jojo. When we post Jojo picture, everybody come and say happy birthday, Jojo. Even me, people come under my post and say happy birthday. You don't know me, but you appreciate me. Even if people graduate and we post and say congratulations. Y'all don't know Jojo daughter, but we all congratulate, tell her ran with the video, make sure it went viral and whatever. That's our community, and that's why what we stand for as a community, right, Jojo? So if you
Yep.
guys want to get mad at us for posting Richmond and congratulating Richmond, y'all should go to back to CC that y'all staying with and sit with and sleep with and tell us, CC, why you post Richmond picture on your page? Because the wife herself congratulated her husband, regardless of the situation that's going on. Right, Jojo? Didn't she?
Yep. She
So
did.
why are they coming after us? Why are they so mad at us because we congratulated Richmond? We don't stand for what he did, right? But who are we? If the wife can say congratulations to her husband, why can't we say congratulations to our Liberian gospel artist? I know you will say, oh, he's not a real gospel artist. Who are we to judge him? We don't know if he are going to God and cry. Only God judges. Some of us will do worse. We do worse, but God forgive us.
Good.
So, this is it. And I turn it to you, Jojo, while I go get my tea to sip on as well.
Yeah. I know, I did a post for Richmond, and on that post, I said, congratulations, Richmond. And I know some of my followers, one in particular, wrote under there that, what am I congratulating him? I think she did that because she saw me posted CC later on. And she said that she got confused that I was the same person who posted a congratulation post for Richmond, and now when I heard other people making sense about Cece, then I went on and posted Cece, and then I reached out to her in her inbox to explain to her that I have the right to congratulate whoever I want to, and I was doing it because he did a great job by getting into the military and graduating. So I should congratulate him. According to her, there is a group chat that they end up taking my post into that group chat, and they were discussing me because they have stood behind me when I posted the dance about my daughter graduation, and they all stood behind me. And here I am mocking at another woman. So I just want to make this clear. And that's what we are struggling today as human beings, or even as Liberians, because we don't even know how to put our differences. So liking someone, or hating someone and hating the behavior of someone is two different things. Okay, I don't hate anyone. I love everyone. And even though I have followers, I have the right to post what I want to post. When CC enrichment stuff were going on from the beginning, I had come on my post or on my profile on my page, and I had speak about it maybe one or two times, and I said, talk about Richmond behavior towards his wife. I never ever support cheating. I never support abuse in any way. In fact, I never ever support it. Richmond went to the military. Richmond graduated. I have the right to congratulate him. And one of her statements was, I went and edited the post. I did not edit the post. And according to you, I put, you guys took my post and you discussed me in your group chat. Okay, so if you already took my post, you will know that the same post that I post for Richmond, I put it on there. She first accused me that I deleted what did I delete the post? Then I told her I did not. So when she went back and saw that I did not delete the post, she stated that I edited the post. Now I want you to go back or ask people who know me. I never ever post and delete. That's why I am the original fearless coin. Whatever I post on here, I think before I post. Anytime you see me post something and I delete it, it got to be between me and Facebook. Either I put a music video on, and Facebook is blocking me and are not going to pay me because of that music, and I go and delete it because I want to get paid. But I never ever post and delete it because men say it or how you guys feel. That's what we all have, our own pages. You can post whatever. If you are my follower, you will know who I am and you will follow me for me. So I will tell you guys again, I am not regretting, and I will do it again. A rich man graduated from the military, I have the right. You guys don't even know the difference. Just because rich man disrespected his wife doesn't mean we're going to be enemy. You guys are the one who, some of you are the one who look for another person enemy to be your enemy. I am not one of them. Okay, and Sissy is not even looking for rich man to be her enemy. She congratulated rich man. You guys have to know the difference. Richmond behavior towards his wife is very, very wrong, and we are going to speak about it. But if Richmond do something good, we still got to come out. It's almost like raising your children, and some of you are making big mistakes with this, even raising the children. You never speak about to the children about the good to do. You only want to talk to the children about the wrong to do. I am a child of God. I am a woman of God. I'm going to love beyond control. I don't care how the situation is. People have wronged me badly, and I still love them. Richmond did not do anything to me. He did it to his wife. I don't like what he did to his wife. But stay, when Richmond do something good, I am going to speak it, and I owe nobody apology for that. Honey,
Sorry, ladies, I'm driving. Y'all won't believe my morning is a hectic one. But anyway, hi everybody. Muku, Jojo, y'all look beautiful this morning. My sisters, my followers, our followers. Hi everybody. I kind of like came in last minute, Jojo, and I understand what you are saying. The thing about our community is it's okay to spread the gossip. It's okay to spread the hate. It's okay to join bandwagon and tag teams because you want to hate somebody, you want to dishonor somebody, you want to discredit someone, you want to cause harm to someone. But to speak of the truth to where you are looking in it from a neutral perspective, right? You are not taking sides, right? You are just calling each person out on the wrong, which when we are to relate it to the Bible, it tells us to confess our sins one to another. It tells us to correct our brother when they are going wrong. Because if you see your brother and sister doing wrong and you cannot say anything, then God will hold you accountable in a way because you know right from wrong. It's like you are saving somebody from damnation, right? And but our community there is really poor on these kind of things because if you come with that perspective, like letting somebody say, "Oh, congratulations for well done," joining the American Army is no joke. You know what I'm saying? So if he came from a poor country like Liberia and enter into the military, kudos to him. But in contrary to that, the people that help him that dishonor his wife, that is not a good thing. Because let me tell you something: in life, when you are grateful to people for just the little that they do for you, what do you think God would do for you for the big? Right? If you can just, even God wants to be, gratified. You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, if we can just stop this, our community would be so great. I'm sorry, I don't hate nobody. I don't come for nobody. I try to mind my business, but because I preach the word of God, I teach the word of God. When I see some immoral things going on, if I can help save my community, let me do that. And we should stop having this mentality that we want to come and attack one another because you are talking against the person that I like. Nobody hate nobody. The Bible says an open rebuke is better than fake love. Because when somebody love you in a fake way, they will want to see all the bad things you do, but they will never call you out on the wrong things. They will just, and then when you end up in the trouble, then they will laugh at you. They'll say, "Look at our fool. I was just there pretending." And then it's sweet for them. It's sweet for her. It's sweet for him. So let's stop.
Yeah. And another thing, let me say this, right? A lot of people with this whole situation with Cece and her husband and Cece being on Facebook, the people who sit there on social media and say, "Y'all leave Cece." Everybody express their grief in different ways. They don't like her. They just want to see the drama. I will tell you that. Let me tell you why is it. People say, "Oh, I can't believe Liberian women, they against their own sister." Let me tell you something. Probably some of you just started following CC or just started following some of these different social media dramatic platform. But I would tell you from 2016, 17, 18, 19, it was CC, it was Miracle, and it was Lady T. When they get on the platform, even if you meet CC them somewhere and you don't speak to them right, they will castigate you. There were a lot of things that happened on that platform that people hold strongly against CC. If you guys follow Miracle, Miracle came on and said, "I apologize to everybody that I have offended. I apologize for all my sisters and brothers I caused on social media. I brought their marriages down. I apologize for that." You got what I'm saying? She apologized because she knew there was some influence that came from so and so people from CC. And they were all together like click and cussing on the social media to build a negative platform. So if you see women over here going against CC need to come on this particular platform and apologize to everybody that she had messed up in their marriage, in their relationships, in their life. Because I tell you, if Facebook was doing a recording thing from back in the days and saving it, y'all will see videos. And a matter of fact, we all stand here and say, Sissy, we feel your pain. Sissy said we are assholes. Why do we feel her pain? We let ourselves mama our business. This is a woman that we all sit and cry for. I'm a woman. If I tell you what I've been through in relationship, Naja man says shake it bouncer. But do we go on Facebook and yell and castigate our husbands? No. You call this woman, you talk to her, you try to pray with her. She tell you, say, don't call me, she come out Facebook, she bust the mess out of us. I am a Liberian, so definitely if she talk about Liberians, I'm part of the Liberian. So for those of y'all that are attacking me, thank God said nobody can just stand in my inbox. You have to request. You have to request because that's why you see I'm not monetized or money nice or working at nice because my page is totally private because of drama. See, I heard a lot of people. I'm not hitting her like I said. I'm a woman. If my husband do that to me, trust me, I will go crazy. But when I come on Facebook to tell the people how he one night, only one time he can come, a 5 minute man, no. When I come back and castigate my husband, no. Okay, so when you're coming for people, you know how you're coming for people. Jojo, you got me a lot of explanation. Me, I ain't got no
Okay.
explanation for people.
And
So, but
let me
anyway, you know, we can go
let me
ahead.
come in a little bit. Let me come in a little bit. And me and Muku are on a different part in this. And I would
Yes,
say that
we are.
because for me, I am the fearless queen. I say it just the way it is. It
Mm-hmm.
don't matter how people feel or whatever. I believe the ladies that went on Facebook and were writing against things on about Cece and laughing at Cece for what
Mm-hmm.
happened to her, they are very, very wrong. You know, wrong cannot pay evil. Fire cannot go by fire. And as a
But that's
child
how they
of
expressing
God, okay,
themselves. That's
no,
how they
no, Moko,
expressing.
let me, can I speak? Can I
Go ahead.
speak? Let me speak, please. I'm not saying that's not the way they want to do it. They can do it whatever way they want. That's their
Mm-hmm.
problem. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
saying my piece here because, like I
Exactly.
said, I like to go both ways. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
for you to go on social media and celebrating someone's pain
It's
is
wrong.
totally unacceptable. So I
Exactly.
don't care if Cece went and cursed people up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
care if CC said things to people. And let me tell you, that's what people don't understand. Tomorrow you
I
will
don't
be
care
here
either.
responsible.
I don't care
Yeah,
either. Yeah.
exactly. Tomorrow you will be here responsible for your own action. You're not going to stand
Exactly.
before God and say, because someone cursed me that when I went back and cursed them. You
Exactly.
have
No.
that what they call self-control.
Right.
Self-control is not when everything is calm and you
Mm-hmm.
behave calm.
Mm-hmm.
Self-control is when everything is wrong. What's your behavior? So the ladies that went out there, the
Mm-hmm.
Lord said, nothing, absolutely nothing go unpunished. The
Mm-hmm.
Lord ladies that went on there because they were mad that Sissy said things. Sissy had cussed the Liberian people and said how much, and they were celebrating her pain war unto you guys. And the Lord is looking at you guys. And hey,
And
if
like,
Sissy don't want to come here and apologize, how to call her, how to call her Kim, I apologize. That's on her. If Sissy don't want to come and apologize, and let me say something about Sissy. Sissy go on Facebook, she say a whole lot about Liberians or whatever people, which is wrong. I don't like what she say. But let me tell you something. When Sissy go on there and say the Liberian people stupid, the things that she said, I'm not included.
I'm not
You have to be
included
careful.
either.
The thing that
of
Sissy said,
course.
why are people taking personal? That
Yeah.
Sissy, that how she speaks.
Well,
Just see how Sissy can kill English, and we all laugh about it. Sissy goes on there, she just said Liberian. Sissy knows she got people that support her. She's not
mm-hmm.
talking about all Liberians, but she just said Liberian. Now the thing that Sissy said, are you part of it? Some people are taking it very personal, and I understand
Mm-hmm.
what they are saying or how they feel. That's their problem. But what I'm saying, I'm
Mm-hmm.
just going to put what right belong and what wrong belong. You know, for people to be celebrating someone pain and laughing and mocking, your time is coming. And let me tell you, those kind of things, it doesn't only end to you. A God generation. The Lord, you don't tell the Lord how He's going to pay you, or He's going to reap, make you reap what you sow. It will not going to be back to you. It got to, it maybe it will go to your children. So, ladies and men, be careful what you celebrate. Be
You see
careful
the
what
same
you
thing,
mock
Jojo.
at. Be
Jojo,
careful what you laugh at. Just because
Jojo.
somebody was wrong doesn't mean you should wrong. Let me tell you, that's what a lot of the ladies, let me just say something. A lot of people now don't even
Two
have
wrongs
their
does
full
not make a
personality.
right.
Let me say something here, Jojo. I
Okay.
understand everything you said, and like I said, and she spoke in general. But let me tell you, just how people are celebrating CCP, CC has celebrated their pain before on the same social media. So me and you and
Exactly.
Honey, listen, me, you and Honey, we're not taking it personal. But when we come here, we talk about it, which is reality. You understand? You can come and preach and say, God will see them, God will pay them. And the same thing people said when
And
Sissy
that's
was
what our own
celebrating.
selves.
Hold on, honey, let me talk. Let me talk. That's the same thing Sissy, people said to Sissy. You celebrating my pain. Your time will come. Like you said. You understand? She not talking to me. I only went on Facebook and said, Sissy, I apologize. I'm sorry you're going through this. No woman should go through that. So if she calling me stupid, I know I'm very inclined and intelligent. I'm not stupid. But I'm speaking in general here. So just how the Bible said no sin go unpunished, the same Bible say, the same Bible say, right? What they can say, give Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Or what, I don't even want to go through scripture right now. It's even the scripture even lost it from my brain right now. But the same thing, when you say no sin go unpunished, that's it. That's it
Mhm.
right there. So, in as much you are celebrating somebody else's pain, they are celebrating her pain too. So, like I said,
Okay.
she celebrating, she know any pain about me. My own opinion is in my closet. And I come to you and say it to you because I know you're not going over there. We will encourage each other. You understand? My own opinion is not on Facebook. You understand?
Okay.
So if that's how she expresses hers, and that's how the people will run with it. If I bring my opinion on Facebook, people who feel that I have offended them, maybe I was in my 20s, my early age and stuff like that, they might come and celebrate me because of what I did to them back in the days, or maybe celebrated them. But one thing I would say, I have never celebrated people pain. And everybody who know me from back then, they know me. Honey, you know me. And you cry, I cry with you. You understand? And that's what our slogan when we were
Okay.
growing
That one
up
is
in
And
the
big.
that's
America,
and
yeah.
that's what let me come in. And
If you
that's what
crying, I'm
our
crying.
community should be
Hmm.
about. And I'm sorry because sometimes people do forgive, and when you don't have that forgiveness in your heart, it is the outcome for what is going on right now. And for me, I will comfort her. Now let's put it on the religious side, okay? I mean, I know people say, "Oh, you always talk about a religious side," but come on, the religious side says, even if your enemy does wrong to you, you leave it to God, for God will repay. Okay, maybe what is happening, maybe that's everything we do. I don't care whether we are righteous or not. Everything that we do, we have a repercussion. It will come back to you. There's a consequence for your
And
action. But just
that's
because you
it
know,
right
just
there.
because you know,
That's the
We're not
just
repercussion
because
right
Moko.
there.
Moko. Let us speak.
No,
just
just
because
say
you
that's
know
the
you are
repercussion.
you are you are always right, and that means when you wrong somebody, you cannot apologize. That's on you. God will reward us for that. And let me just
According to
make
our
this clear:
deeds.
as we do what we said we do to one another as a community, when someone speak off the truth, you come and you attack them. You say the
Mm-hmm.
worst things about them. God is looking. Let me tell you something. Because
Mm-hmm.
the Bible says, if you love your brother, you will help to chastise. Because even God chastises us when we do
Who he
wrong.
love, yeah, who he
What we
loves, he
do wrong, because
chastise.
he loves us. So if I
Mm-hmm.
can be that woman, I see Muku, I see you one day, you not leave my brother Matthew and her say, I see you talking to another man. I will ask you, I said, Muku, who's this? I said, well, Matthew, you already know me. I will start questioning.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
already know me. I'll start questioning. Because what I see you
But you
like,
already
that
know me,
shouldn't
and I'm
mean.
that kind of person. So you
No,
already
I'm
know
just
me.
saying that, you know my mouth. I will ask you that question. I come into to sugarcoat nothing. But when we see someone and we say what they did wrong, we shouldn't take that as an insult, Liberian people. I'm pleading with
Mm-hmm.
y'all. Do not take that as an attack. We are supposed to celebrate rich men. They're great.
Mm-hmm.
Rich men, they're great by going through that military, by being
Mm-hmm.
honored. United States militant, Tom McCall, he would become a veteran. You know, by the grace of God, but he also owed his wife an apology.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
He owes his wife an apology. This is not just a mere relationship, this is a marriage. And until we can start respecting marriage and honoring the values of marriage, the meaning of marriage, our community is going to keep being like this. And it's going to fall on our children because they're going to see who we are and they're going to think that, yes, it's okay to cheat, it's okay to ridicule, it's okay to make sure someone's marriage is destroyed, all because of hatred, all because of resentment,
Mm-hmm.
all because
Mm-hmm.
of bitterness.
Mm-hmm.
And let me say this. And
And
let me
no,
say this.
Nana, no
Now,
woman should go through that. No woman
let
should
me
go
s-
through
let me
this
let me
situation.
let me say this. And let me say this. A lot of people now are not even themselves because of the way the world runs. You were once a nice person
Mm-hmm.
because you interact with somebody that is not good. Now you have become the person. You take the character of that person and
Mm-hmm.
you become another person, not even you. For example, I don't know, Tay said that CC celebrated somebody pin, so somebody celebrating her pin. So just because someone did wrong, everyone should follow that wrong. So what's your personality? Who are you? And that's what I want people to get. I'm not saying she never did it. But if you join what she did and you do it, you become her. You
Exactly.
become the same person. So what's the difference? Who are the good ones to go out there to be able to put that emotion aside and just stand for the good? And like what you
Empathy.
said, Muku, and
Empathy.
like, yes, empathy.
Empathy.
Like Muku, what you said, you did not put your pain out here, you didn't put your marital problem out here, whatever. And I do understand. But I want you to know, some women will not come out here and discuss their husband, which is right. Cece
That's fine.
have been in the public. Let me just be. Cece have been in the public. That how she behave. Now, some people just because you didn't come out here to say whether your husband put you in pain or what kind of trials, you don't want to come out here. Doesn't mean another woman don't want to come and express
That's what I'm
her.
saying. That's individual
Let me just
differences.
finish, Moko. Can we just finish? I'm saying you right. What I just saying something to
Mm-hmm.
everyone, not you. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just trying to say to people that people think that someone else say, "Oh my, una married, I keep it." No, say, "I put it." Oh, that's your business. You can keep
Mm-hmm.
it,
Mm-hmm.
and you and your heart can fight it. The
Mm-hmm.
woman who want to come out here and speak her mind, that's how she can express herself. And there are some men that are very wicked that treat some women are very wrong, and some women keeping it because they want that wicked man. So
Mm-hmm.
they know that if they talk about that man, the man will leave them. So they're sitting over there giving that a heart attack, a cancer, and all the stuff. And when a man is wicked, it's good to keep your marital thing, but now abuse, now wickedness, now selflessness. If someone come out here and a man, it's good to educate one another. If someone don't come out here and express a wickedness of a woman and a man, how can we be educated? That
So
same man
Jojo,
will go and be repeating the same thing over and over. So just because
definitely.
one woman don't come out here and explain her marital thing, don't talk about somebody who came out here because you don't know what made her to get that
That's
far to come out
that's the
here.
exactly that's the
But
way
let me
she
say
views on
something
her
here.
hurt.
You know what,
That's the way
honey?
a person views on her
Exactly.
hurt and
That's
the
what I
pain.
said. That's how she expresses herself. That's how she expresses
Yep,
herself by coming on social media, right? But maybe
exactly.
some other women don't. They're talking about it, but they don't have to bring it on social media. So it's
And
vice
that's
versa.
okay too.
And like you said, and I will always say that Sissy is not you. I'm not Sissy. Everybody expresses themselves in different way, in different forms. But one thing I would say, and I will repeat myself, no woman should have to go through any kind of abuse, even adultery, and it coming to your wife and she's seeing it. Just imagine if I just hear my partner is cheating on me, it breaks me. Then seeing sex tape. You understand? But anyway, let us dive into our conversation, and
And,
that's
and- and-
our take on this
yeah.
whole
And
CC thing.
let me just say one thing. What CC went through, some people who have been in the hospital by now.
Of
Some
course,
women
me,
were
I
going
will
to
be
get
dead.
stroke. Some
I
people
will
will
be
go to
dead.
whatever. And everyone's different. I've been in the States for over 20 years. Okay.
Hmm.
My late husband was not the first person I dated. I dated other people before I dated my late husband, before I got married, and now my ex-husband. Okay. Every man that cheated on me, I run. I don't even
Hmm.
care second chance. So all my exes know that girl, don't cross her. Then I will tell you, don't cross me. I ever cheated. I'm not able to that's what I will give my everything. And once you cross that line, I'm gone. Because I'm not running competition. Who you think you are? So everyone different. And they have people saying it. See that her way or just talking. Maybe that thing that I went through, someone can even die in that sleep for it. You see your husband with your two eyes making a very strong love to another person. It is dangerous. So we have to be careful. Just because Sissy celebrates you, she will get her pay. She celebrate your pay, she will get her pay. It doesn't mean you should look for that CP on you.
Exactly.
So let's
Exactly.
get into the topic.
But anyway, let me welcome our viewers here. If you just say hi to us, then we'll see you to be able, because if you don't say hi, we're not on our cell phone. We stream it from a desktop, so you have to comment in order for us to say hi to Pius Christopher. We say good morning, and when he saw the topic on transparency, he said transparency mean hiding, holding one another accountable for our actions. That's his definition. And Basama said good morning, beautiful Garment D Molu. And then Tess came in. She didn't even say good morning to us. So she said, but Sissy celebrate his people being too. Good morning, Tess, and welcome to the table talk this morning. And then Pastor Miley said here, no matter what a woman deserves, a woman deserves that. No woman deserves that kind of pain. I do not care about the social media drama, but I am just speaking as a woman, period. We agree with you as well. Just say we are teaching CC how to re, 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 re,
Respect. Oh, respect.
respect her husband, no matter how, no matter many Liberians women want to be the man in the relationship. They forget the African culture. Okay. And then good morning, Game say good morning. Good morning, sis. And sis Esther say good morning, ladies. And hold on guys. Sis Esther say good morning, ladies. And Sister Sarah said, how do we know if Richmond Liberia never apologized? I think he did, because I remember after that whole situation, he and his wife, he took her to the hotel. They went for her birth. I think her birthday or his birthday, something, right? So maybe he did, but we don't know what happened. And I think we'll talk about that later on. So if Richmond Liberia, how do we know Richmond Liberia never apologized to his wife? We know he did her wrong, but are you ladies saying it's okay to come out and train another person? He is humble too. Okay, he's humble. He is humble too. Sissy gave out. Sissy gave out her husband sex video to her friend. Why do that? She was the one that gave the video to her friend. I think she admitted it. She said she sent it. Hey guys, hey, how are you? And Anthony said, "Good morning, ladies. Good morning, bros." So that's it. Everybody's not viewing us. Please say hi. We got one Beatrice here. Beatrice, if you can just say hi, then you will pop up on the screen. You see, we got James Mulu here. We have Eddie Rappers here as well. Guys, just say hello, good morning, and be a part of the conversation. We are very honored to have you, but would like to have your saying on this topic, because we only got about 30 more minutes to go. So we are talking on about transparency in a relationship. So when we talk about relationship, is fiance, dating, husband and wife. So Jojo, what's your input on transparency in a relationship?
But let me just go here, because like our viewer would like for them to comment, and when they comment, it means that we want them to comment so they can be part of it. So I will answer one or
Right.
two
Let's
questions
ask
from
them.
here.
Hmm.
I think
So
it's
who
test.
you want at test?
I
Okay,
think it's
what's
test.
test?
It's a test. But test, let me tell you
Which
something.
one of the comments
Um,
you want? Hold on, Jojo, which one?
about
Which one of the
the
comments? Okay, it's
sex
up, it's
video,
up,
or whatever
it's
it
up.
is. But let me say something. It's like the Liberians are not learning. Whenever you make a video, you are making something to be public. When you are making a video, they think that women and men think that they have to naked themselves. And women, still the women are still naking themselves, fingering themselves, taking picture and sending the look. The Lord said He's the only one that know the deepest part of a human heart. So today, you and somebody can be deeply in love. You don't naked yourself or send naked picture to anyone because that person can get angry and the devil will make them to even leak those videos or pictures. So the behavior that we're doing, that we're taking our naked picture is wrong. When rich man and a woman do that video or whatever, I am not saying Sissy is right. I against people even posting people naked stuff out. It doesn't even make you any good. I know you might be angry or whatever to put it out there. It shouldn't make you even good. But the husband will go out. Some women out there just want to hide their husband behavior over and over. Some of them have caught their husband with 30 sex video of women and still with the women. That's how you want it to be. And for the other comment that women don't want or women want to be men, I don't understand why you're saying that. What culture are you talking about? A man should disrespect his wife and the wife shouldn't talk about it? All you want to do is keep this man bad behavior. You call it marriage? Did you listen to the vow that you made? Forsake all others. A man get out of his marriage and disrespect his wife. And all y'all sit here and talk about a woman forget about her culture and want to be man. What you talk about? What you mean a woman want to be a man? A man supposed to love his wife like Christ loved the church. Do you know what that is?
We're even
Do you
forgetting
know
about
what that
that.
is?
Yep.
And they also went on to say, a man should love his wife like he's love his own body. A man who left his wife and sleeping with other people out there. You don't want no woman tell the man what the man did wrong, then the woman won't become a man. Those who want to keep their marriages just to allow men to do whatever and they think that's the way of men. I'm sorry. A woman, I'm sorry. That's not the way it should be. Some of you kept men leaving women going and still destroying homes. Some men today that are molesting other children. Women saw those things and hide it. They kept those things. When the men slept with their daughters, slept with their cousins, slept with little children, they kept those secrets. And today those same men are still going around and doing those same things.
Doing the same things,
When
yes.
women they start stand up to men and tell men the truth, you come out and say woman want to be the man. What you're talking about? What can a woman tell what she wants?
Right.
Eh? What you talking about? What can a woman speak out her mind? The women who want to keep dirty secret of their husbands is on you. Or if that's the only way you come to keep a marriage to last for 30 years, it's on you. But some of us here, we're not like that. I'm not going to allow abusive men. I will warn people. That's what it's about. That's the gospel. To put things out there and educate people. Rich man make the sex video. Why Sissy getting blamed because the video came out? I'm not saying she right to put it out if she did it. He left his marriage and went out there. People say he apologized to his wife. You know what they call apologize? You apologize about something and stop doing that thing. You apologize about something and we can tell, look, a rich man had come on national TV and apologized before. We know a rich man want to apologize. Not when you're apologizing or you're just doing something just because you want something. Rich man is in the U.S. Army, and one of the things here, honey, that I want people I want to make clear to people that rich man is army man now. Does that mean rich man or rich man? Do you know how many people in the army? You're making it seem like rich man not join the army. He's the richest man.
No,
Or the way he not join the army, he coming to be better than Sissy.
not at all.
We are happy that he did it. But
Yes.
now this is a step. Are you about to turn it around, rich man? Because they got a lot of army people they rich. Just because you join the army doesn't make you to be any better than anyone.
No.
He did that. Okay, he might get his paper, but that's not all to life. Look, you hear the parable? They say you can take 99 days to build a mountain or house, your career. It take a second for everything to go away. So be
Everything.
careful. Be
Especially the way how
careful.
you treat people, the way you treat people. Let me tell you something. The way we treat one another, because it was one of the greatest commandment of all. When God says, "Love one another as I God love thee." Do you just think it's something to play with? No, it's something for us to take seriously, and that's the thing about us. We don't take these things seriously.
Mhm.
We don't.
Vivian, you are right. Sissy
Can
saw
you
all
hear
of that
me?
before they even came here. Yeah. Sissy
Hello,
said
can you
all of
guys
that
hear me?
even.
1 minute, guys. Can you hear
Yes.
me?
Yes.
Okay, the
Yes.
topic changed. The topic changed. Let's talk about issues in our community. I'm trying to update it on my phone, but I'm not going through. So let's forget about this topic. We can do it tomorrow because we're almost into everything now. We're almost done. So yeah, go ahead. Go ahead,
You
Jojo.
just come and you just change the topic.
Because listen, I'm sorry, guys. Our topic was transparency in relationship, but we have taken our whole hour to talk about the issue in our community, and we so that's why I'm saying let's talk about what happened in the issues. Let's talk about it. I'm not teaching it. I'm sorry. Don't get mad, but I just wanted to let us know. So let's
You
just talk
have to
about the
talk to us
issues.
to just before you come on and just
Because we
switch things.
said
It just
sorry, we're
get all
on
like
stage. I
we
couldn't do it
just
because y'all were talking. I couldn't say it because y'all were talking. Honey Bunch, go ahead, Jojo. Go ahead with your talk. You are
I
responding to
lost
somebody.
concept. I
Oh,
lost
so
concept.
Vivian, you are okay. I put it that Vivian, you are responding to Vivian. It's right there. You are responding to Vivian Lawson.
I don't even know why we're responding to. Let me see.
It's right there on the screen.
She said, "Oh, also have the right to leave." Yes, you're right. Sisi, even Sisi, we're not even supposed to marry rich men. When we saw what happened in Liberia and everything, okay, Sisi did this. That's how she wanted to do her life. And be careful with how you want it, because the way you want it, it will come and fall your hands. And yes, Sisi get the right to divorce and leave her husband. And you are so right, Vivian. But still, that doesn't mean she can go on to express the way she feels. Okay? Okay? So she don't want to divorce her husband. It's on her. Like we say, a lot of people are in a lot of abusive relationships. A lot of people are in so much thing and they sit in it.
Mhm.
And because they so want the relationship. And let me tell you, when a man wants to leave, you can serve in the food. He finish eating, you take the plate. You wipe his mouth. He buying time. When he ready to leave, he will leave. From what we saw from Sisi and Richmond relationship, I don't care how Sisi were going to treat Richmond. Richmond did not want to stay with Sisi. The thing were openly. Sisi was just
It was
trying. She
transparent. It was transparent.
yes. Sisi thought about her being so kind and sweet to Richmond, it would make him to stay. Not men, not like women.
Yeah. Yeah.
When a man want to go, he will go.
Hmm.
Tess said, "Do you have proof of what?
No,
Proof of what, Rosetta? Oh,
Rosetta is
oh,
No,
asking
testing.
if
someone was asking. Someone was asking.
Tess
Oh,
if she
okay.
has proof. If she has proof. If she had proof that Richmond sent her
Oh,
husband
Lordy.
what's her name?
And you
Sissy sent
know,
her husband
and you
to.
know, honey and Muko, we seeing it right now. Everything we saying here over and over, even
Yeah.
what CC thing are going on, we still have Liberians right now still playing the same foolish game.
That's true.
They say the man don't even talk to them when
Hmm.
they call the man, he don't even answer. They
Hmm.
notice the man is cheating
Yeah,
on
but
them,
it's sitting
whatever,
there.
whether it's here or there, but it's
And you know,
still.
Jojo, let me come in for a minute when it comes to that. You know that this man is unfaithful to you from the get go. You understand? A lot of us African women, we do these things to prove a point. And I will tell you, your heart, you cannot prove a point with your heart. You cannot prove a point with your feelings. A lot of us, we are in a relationship, maybe we didn't, we called shipping. or whatever, and we know that this man is cheating and he has cheated multiple times, but we want to prove a point that this man can marry me or he loves me. And because people out there saying, oh, this man is cheating, he's never going to stay with you. So you want to prove to them that this man will stay with me. So therefore, I will marry him. And then when you get into this relationship, whatever you are going through when you was dating, it continues. That, like our Liberian proverb, they say monkey can leave a black hair behind, chicken white a white. So you cannot
Mhm.
compromise your heart in any way. A woman heart, you cannot play with it. And like Jojo said previously, what CC is going through, I cannot handle that. To be honest, I cannot handle that. Something will happen to me. Maybe my blood pressure will go up. I'm not lying to anybody. People go through situations like this in their lives. They end up with blood pressure. They end up having stroke because they can't take it. I'm not lying to you. I was young when I remember I was in my 20s and dating. I walked on my boyfriend at the time, throwing butts in the room. And I will tell you this today. Where did I end up? The North Memorial Hospital. The North Memorial Hospital. And I vowed to myself, I don't care how good the sex can be. I don't care how much you pamper me with whatever. If I see that you cheating on me and I find out, it's over. It's over. Because this is a man that I took the first one, you cheated the first time. I took it, oh, he loved me. The second time, when I decided that I don't want a relationship, every Friday morning, Friday night, Saturday, when I come out in the night, my car tire punched off to Villa to Colorado apartment. My car tire
Oh,
will be
really?
punctured every weekend because just to find out one day it was him puncturing my tire because back in the days Saturday night when we go out it's on because I go and find something there for myself because my mom was made up. So one day winter time when I low upstairs I was on the third floor, I saw downstairs the man was puncturing my tire. Like I took the water, the cold water, and I wasted it downstairs on him. And I had put restraining order on him. No, I'm saying it. I think I was like 23 years old in the same Minnesota. I was
Oh,
23 years old.
okay.
So I vowed never, never, ever to date a man that's cheating on me like that. You can be my husband. They say for better, for worse. But infidelity is ground for divorce. I don't care how, like I said, I don't care how you can be as sweet where you can let my foot go up, it come down and reach to the ceiling while I move from there, it be shaking. I will leave you because mental
Yeah,
health is very important.
it's
And
very
somebody
important.
said this on a post. A friend of mine that I've been knowing for years, she said this on her post. Sissy, don't leave rich man. Stay with him. The military benefit will be a benefit. I told her, I said, no. Her mental health is very important. She can't be in a relationship because of what? Because of benefit? No. No. You can't keep yourself on hold for 5 years, 6 years because you want military benefits, you want alimony. No, your mental health is very important. That's why you see
And
a
let me
lot of
let
us
me
behind was hold on 1 minute. That's why you see a lot
honey,
of us
honey
behind
the
was
noise,
staring.
honey the noise.
You
Mute
gotta
it.
mute yourself, Eunice. That's why you see a lot of us behind was staring today. We just talking to ourselves. We just talking
Mm-hmm.
to ourselves. And people we know
Mm-hmm.
we're thinking, but we're talking, we're having
Mm-hmm.
meeting in our head. So my sisters, my brothers, let us not only talk about our sisters. There are women who have done the same thing to men that brought them to this country. There are
Mm-hmm.
women who have done men worse. But not because make it can't talk about it. There are women who treat men bad, cheat on them, make them to look like slaves. Some of us, when we bring them men into America too, we want to treat them like they owe their whole life to all they are our slave. Respect. Respect.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not working, if you can work it out, you can come together to say, let's work it out. Step out.
And let me just say this. If I would rather be single and be happy than be in a relationship and be stressed out, I'm not going to do it. I am not. And I'm just going to say this. There are a lot of people in relationship or serial relationship or in marriages that are going through the city what we seeing we were about to talk about transparency. You can be in a relationship with somebody that you're afraid of. You can be in a relationship with somebody that they can go wherever place they want to go and they don't have to tell you. You can be in a relationship with someone you're not allowed to touch his phone or use his phone. Why women bad?
Mm.
Look, you see the buy and you get in it. At least if you don't see it and you get in it, then later on the personality start to come out. I understand. But for you to
Mhm.
see the
Yes.
fire and get
And then
in
you
it,
put
and
your
you know
hand
what?
inside
Some
it.
men might look at some of us and say we are tough. We want to act like me. I don't care what any man say. You are not going to do that to me. I would rather stay single and have my peace of mind. If you have a phone, if I want to take your phone, I will take your phone and use it. If you want to use mine, you can use my phone. And you are not going out and not telling me. That disrespectful. And no man, I don't even want you to hiss your teeth. Oh, you're going to ask my ex-husband. If he hears your teeth, it's like he had turned the whole house upside down. I don't like no man insulting me. All my days of coming up until today's date, I have never seen my father swear. 3 or 4 years ago, we were giving my dad hat on his birthday. We said we want one birthday cake from you. We want you to curse. Papa, just say thankful or something. He
Mhm.
was laughing at us. I have never heard my dad curse before. No man going to curse at me. Talk about we keep be talking about what the fuck man. What if I don't want
Oh,
that?
God
Don't tell
forbid.
me that.
God forbid.
So you the
Mhm.
transparency, you got to open up everything.
Mhm.
Eh? One person gets secret, you everybody you get that account, nobody knows your own account. You pay for the lab bill, the other person pay. If it works for your home, it works
They're
for your
not
home.
roommates.
But
Yeah,
you
but
know,
they are
so
roommates. Mhm.
yeah, that thing when it come a little, the devil do not like marriage. The devil don't like marriage. So when you start bringing separation like that between you guys, it's either easy for the devil to go through. Some men might say, girl like me, I'm tough. Yes, I am. I know. Because I know
Mhm.
what I want. And if I
Mhm.
can't get what I want, I would rather be single. I would rather be single. I would get what I want. And because I know when I love for everything that is in me. I will
Mhm.
love you. I will respect you. I will cherish you. I will care for you. But you are not going to disrespect me. You will tell me
No.
when you're leaving. You
Mhm.
hardly nothing from me.
Mhm.
So when we start to open lights out like this, it become easy. And I'm not saying I will not get in a relationship, it will not happen, but I will tell you, I will not see it and get in it.
Mhm.
And even if that's something I see and I want us to discuss it, we'll discuss it and we move on. And
Mhm.
if you do it again, then me, I have to wash my hands and get out.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
But if the man hardly a phone when your girlfriend boyfriend, you can the phone can even ring, it's on vibrate all day. What you think gonna happen when you're married?
But the thing is, transparency should occur at the beginning before any relationship because
Yes.
Mhm.
when you meet somebody, you will be that person should be transparent. Now, if you start to see lies and dishonesty, that means there is no transparency in that person. And because there is no transparency in that person, your relationship is going to be built on lies. And
Exactly.
that's how when the lies
And
set in,
secrets. Yeah. Mhm.
we find ourselves in all of these cheating things, all of these
Mhm.
mental issues that we will go through from cheating. So it's very important for people to have, transparency in a relationship. Sorry, I'm at the
You
airport,
know,
y'all, so it's a little noisy. I'm sorry.
Okay.
so you know what? Let me say something, right? I was watching Charlotte show. Actually, somebody sent me a link, and I clicked on it. And I was watching, and this woman was at work, and she poured into the show. There are some things she said that I really reason with her, right? So people say that why is it when Richmond had that baby, why Sissy accepted that baby? Do you get? You understand why people accepted that baby? And one thing she said, right? Sissy got to know about the baby when this girl was pregnant, isn't it? And she accepted it. And one thing this girl brought to my attention from her conversation, and then Charlotte and her guests what against it. Why is it? That's not an excuse. That's not an excuse. When Sissy accepted that child, the girl said, "What if? Look at Cece and what's his name and Richmond. A lot of us women who leave from here, go to Africa, have had relationship that has failed, and we already got two, three children, and you go and meet a man that does not have a child, and this woman gets pregnant, and you get to know before you get married, and you accept the child. So what if people say, "Oh, don't do it, don't do that"? What if this boy had come, Sissy and this boy stay 5, 6 years together, and they don't have a child? Sissy can't give birth anymore. Look at the age difference. I don't know the age is different, but we know that Sissy says she's 35 years old. She and Richmond is 1 year between them or whatever. I'm not talking about her age. I'm not judging anybody. People can be in their 30s and reach the menopause. You understand? So what if these people have stayed together? This I'm just quoting the girl, and then she don't have a child for Richmond. I'll tell you, Richmond is an African man. Hmm? He's an African man. African people want children. I don't care. You can be what you can even be a man of God. You will be praying for you want a child. And the girl said that. The girl said, I think she was right that she accepted this child. And why I would say love covers all. If he were very truthful to her to say, yes, it happened, baby, please forgive me, but there's nothing intimate going on between us anymore, or it's gonna go on between us anymore. And she accepted it, which was cool. She was right. That's love. You cannot love the bread and hit the crumbs. If you love a man, you need to love whatever comes after him, and you have to talk about it. You can't eat the bread and the crumbs dropping on you doing it. Oh, ew. No, then forget about eating the bread. So I think that girl was right. What you think
and,
about
and,
it?
and,
She
and
was right.
and let me say this, Muku. A wife or the woman get the right to forgive her husband who cheated and had a child. She get the right to forgive the person she waited to
And it
forgive
can
and
work
move on,
out.
which is cool.
Yes.
Okay,
Cool.
but that doesn't give the man the right to continue to do it.
To make
Now,
exactly.
If Cece gonna forgive rich man, why you should not want to see the child? She should
Mm-hmm.
accept the child. And
Mm-hmm.
rich men now supposed to be the one now to understand that my woman forgive me. I need to turn it around and not do it again. And even to married women today and married men, if your husband cheats and you are waiting to
Mm-hmm.
forgive him and not throw things in his face and
Yeah.
move on with life. But
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't give the man the right to do it again, because when the man do it again, and you skip accepting it, he had become comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
He has become comfortable, and he will continue to do that to you. So it left with you if you're waiting to forgive your husband. I'm not against wives that forgive their husband. The only thing I am talking about, the wives that forgive their husbands, and the husband
Mm-hmm.
continue doing it, and you looking at it, and you just sit there
Mm-hmm.
like you're nothing. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
And you
like
know,
your self-esteem. And let me say this to men,
mm-hmm.
like you said it, like women who got, like me, I got 3 children, whatever. I got 3 children, and I'm saying it now on this social media. And I said it before I even married my ex. And maybe he thought I was joking. I'm not having any more kids. So if you're African male who want baby, I'm the wrong woman. Ain't nothing you're gonna say to me, I will agree. I'm not going to have any more children. I have my 3 children, I'm done. So now, man, if you know you're approaching a woman with children, that things that you're supposed to discuss.
Mm-hmm.
And even if the woman agree that she will have child, it's possible that you might try and the person might not get pregnant. So what you
Mm-hmm.
gonna do? You're just gonna be
Mm-hmm.
sleeping around to have babies,
Mm-hmm.
and we have to be transparent, just tell one another. Like me, I put it out there because I want tomorrow my followers should be my witness. I am not
Mm-hmm.
having any more babies. I'm done. I want to raise the children and I want to
Mm-hmm.
enjoy my life. So if you are male out there, you know you want children, find a woman that want children. And now women who got children, don't lower your self-esteem because you got kids. Don't make somebody to scare you that you just have to take nonsense from people because you
Mm-hmm.
already have children. Don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
My self-esteem now is even higher than the time I
Mm-hmm.
never had kids. I have learned a lot. You will have to respect me and
Mm-hmm.
give me what I want, or else I will stay
Mm-hmm.
single. So some of you who sacrifice yourselves thinking you will not get married, you will not have a man because you get 3, 4, 5 children, and who will say do that to you? No, don't do that, ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Don't belittle yourself. Don't do it.
Mm-hmm. And then one thing I would say here to my sisters before we end this live broadcast, it's 11 o'clock. I would say this, and like Jojo just said, if you have problem in your relationship, your marriage, a lot of things African people we take for granted and we don't pay attention to. If you know you still love your partner, you still love your husband, you still love your wife, seek counseling. I'll tell you, seek counseling. Not only religious counseling, because sometimes if you only go to the religious counseling, you will get pissed off with the pastor. Because you, the woman, you will get mad and tell the pastor, say, really? Because the pastor will always come and go to Proverbs and tell you about being a virgin woman. And he will tell you, say, women, pray for your husband, do this. It should always be the women's fault. But besides, and then I will tell you, even if it's a religious counseling, do not go to an African church or African pastors. If you do religious counseling, sandwich it with some secular counseling, because that's the world we live in today. Not everybody's religious. Not everybody will come and tell you about the gospel. Not everybody will tell you what marriage is about in the Bible. Seek counseling. And when you go through that counseling and pray about it, if you are a Christian, or if you are not a Christian and you don't believe in praying, y'all talk about it and y'all put it on the table and agree, and you can forgive each other. It's normal. But if it cannot work, don't stay there, guys. Get out. Mental health is real. I know people who have been going through stress in their marriages. Today they can't even walk because they had a stroke. I know people who have been going through stress in their marriages, and boom, they were getting out of the top and they fell, getting ready for church. Had an anorexia to did the death event years ago, right in this very Minnesota here. So, guys, please, my brothers, my sister, my brother, if the marriage not working either, don't say because the woman got my children. Don't say because the woman can work hard. Don't say because this woman can take care of the home. To not be in that marriage because of convenience. No. And women too, not because the rent or the mortgage is hard, you cannot afford it. You should stay there and drain in stress mentally. Okay, to not stay in marriage or relationship because of convenience or because the inflation got the rent high, you can't afford it. This is the United States. Trust me, you will survive if you know how to survive. So this is just my
And
take on it, and I
and
pass
I
it to the ladies.
and I want to say this: life and death last on the tongue. Something you want, don't speak against it. I will
Right.
say
Yes.
this about my sister Cece. Cece
Mhm.
love rich men. And I'm saying that because I want to say it to educate some of our sisters and our brothers out there.
Thank you, Ma Williams.
Cece love her husband. When Cece come on, she knows that she wants her husband back and she love her husband, but she always make it seem like she don't love him anymore. Ladies, if you still love your man, men, if you still love your woman, stop pretending. Stop saying things that you don't want. Say the things that you want. Love and death lies on the tongue. Sissy deeply loved her husband, and she waited. Just he been stubborn and playing games. And Sissy, when you love your husband, speak it out. Like, baby, let's sit and talk about it. Like, get counseling. A lot of marriages ends because of that. The woman still loves the man, and she listening to her friends, and she saying all the things and bashing the man. When you still love your man, you can't go on bashing him and acting like you don't want him. Then you go in your corner and cry about it. Left and death lies on the tongue. What you want is what you speak about. Stop. Let's stop pleasing other people. Make yourself feel happy. What it will it look like that you are not making yourself happy? You have no peace of mind, and your followers have it. What good will that do for you? What will it benefit you? It don't matter. Some of them in marriages that are struggling and crying and things, but they're giving other people Baba advices, and you just listen to something. What other people say. What about what you want? If that what you want, if that what good for you, go for it. And since she love her husband, and she need to speak like she love her husband, and she need to speak like she wants her husband. And I'm not saying she should stay away because if he was my husband, it was going to be absolutely not. Because Richmond is not ready to settle down with his behavior. He still want everything that has holes on it. You can tell. Okay, so but if that's what she wants to do, she now have to speak it real. And I'm speaking it to a lot of the ladies. If you want your husband, you can come on bashing him. If you want his that I still love this man, but I don't like what he's doing, say it. Just be careful what you do. And then I hope that we all learn from one another, love one another, cherish one another, know what the right is, go for look, like you were not here, honey, when we were talking about women with children. You know how some women will put their self-esteem down because now
Because
they
of
have children, they just want to take it. Some of
yeah,
us, now my self-esteem is so high and easy. The guys that I talk to are they're like, what wrong with you?
right.
Because I know
So
I
you
got it like that.
so you dating now?
I
So you
got it
dating
like
now?
that.
You
I
dating
do
now?
did. I do did. I do did. But soon I see the mess I run because I
You
got it like that. I got it just like that. Ain't nothing on your girl will stay here and I don't have nothing. Okay, I got it like that, and I know what I want. So no man going to tell me so so and so. If you want babies, I always say I'm not the one to come after because I'm born in nobody. I'm born for a town. April is city children are done. At my age, at almost 50, I'm
you
done.
and fabulous.
Fabulous too. So, to be honest, don't mind that you have children and you belittle yourself, you bring yourself down, you make someone walk all over you. Whatever you stay, what wrong with you being by yourself and be happy?
And,
Yeah?
and 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 Jojo, all of those things happen because of the low self-esteem of of an individual. Many of times, when we women have gone through relationship that we have not healed from the hurt and the pain, it stays within us, and that's all we know, that we have to stay in those kind of relationships until we can get healing, until we can go for counseling to be able to better, to improve our self-esteem, which is that self-actualization. Because when you have that self-actualization, your self-esteem, your self-ego, your self-ID, your super ego, everything will be in accordance to your to life, that will be a normal thing to you, that will be healthy. Not just a normal thing, but healthy. We should have healthy lifestyles. Because when we
Yes.
cannot be healthy in our daily lives, then we just gonna accept everything that would even keep us to where we don't want to be.
Yeah.
So women, I was once there, once upon a time. Like, you think you're beautiful enough, but then that person makes you feel like you're not beautiful because the
Yes.
distraction of other women. And you know what it
Mm-hmm.
does? It plays with your mental capabilities. It plays with that. And if you are not
Yes.
strong, like if you don't have God guiding you, and letting you know that this is not what he has for you, this is not where he's put you, you will always be down, because that's the deception of the enemy. He plays with the mind, letting you know that as a single mother, you cannot do any better. So you can just take any time, Dick and Harry, and settle down with them because you feel like that's where your self-worth is. That person is deserve. You are deserving of that person, because without that person, you cannot be that person that you want to be. So it all starts with our self-actualization, our self-esteem. Because when it is our self-esteem, when it is low, you will find a woman acting in so many ways that is unhealthy to her and her kids. Because let us
Amen.
also remember, the things that affect us also affect our children. And if you are
Yes.
not, if you do not have the eyes of
Hmm.
discernment that God gives
Oh.
us, the
Mm.
mind
Mm.
of wisdom that God gives us, then you are going to be subjected to the enemy's lies and deception. And our children are going to start to be wayward children, because when they have seen their mom treated a certain way within a relationship, within a home, then the children will start to think that is a norm. It's not broke woman, my dear. It's all about psychology. It's all about human behavior. Okay, I'm not, even though I'm
Mm.
educated, but I use my education to educate others. So it's not about being
And
a
let me,
broke woman. It's about educating
like
us
you,
about our
yep,
self-esteems around here. Because when it
like
is
you
low,
say
we
about
have
the,
all of these
yep.
mentalities that we can sit and condone a lot of behaviors that are not
Mm-hmm.
healthy for us, mentally
At
and,
all.
and spiritually.
And we destroy our children, like you said, we destroy our children for that. We have to be careful with the children living, with the decisions that we make, the lifestyle that we live. My daughter out here would do something positive, and people would see it when they say, "Oh, look at that, look at do that again." She always make this work. She always make these remarks. She always say, "I'm Josephine's daughter," and that makes me proud because the children watch us. You have to be
Mm-hmm.
very careful. My daughter know that when I would a man, I treat them.
You
My
understand?
daughter would be like,
Yeah, that's
"Oh,
right.
mom, you too much.
You gotta
I treat you
grow.
like the king you're
That's right.
supposed to be, but I would not take disrespect for you." So we have to be careful. Some people say they're in a marriage because of the children, but if the marriage is not healthy enough for the children, what good are you doing for the children? You bring the
Mm-hmm.
children out, the boys will come out look thinking that they can just cause woman or do whatever. The girls will
Mm-hmm.
so I'm proud when my children say once every time someone complimented, they always mention me. I'm just even my boy was saying that I'm
Yeah.
Josephine's son. Because
Yes.
I teach my even I'm the woman, I would teach my boys to be boys, I would teach my girl to be girl. Because this is the world we're living in. You don't have to have a husband to take care of your children. You don't have to have a
Mm-hmm.
wife to bring your children all right. We know what the truth is. And let me tell you something. One of the men is a cheater, he's abuse or whatever. Every man know how to treat a woman right.
Yeah. Yep.
When they're treating a woman wrong, they know it is wrong. They know exactly the
Mm-hmm.
way a woman should be treated. So,
Mm-hmm.
ladies, don't be crazy. Don't be stupid. Don't play dumb. Tell a man what you want. What's wrong with you staying? Some of us can do it all the time. There are times I sit down for 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, no sex. Nothing can happen to me.
And
But
nothing
It's
can
not the
happen,
end of the
mommy.
world.
Jojo,
Yeah.
God bless your heart. Oh, 3 years, man. I pick you. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I
I was
do.
once
When
there
people,
before, my dear.
I did
Three
it before.
years,
Yes, I
nothing.
have done it before.
Yeah,
And
And
when me,
nothing
when
has
me, my,
happened.
and when me and my ex-husband were going through a divorce, it lasted for over 2 years. And because I was going, even though I did not want him anymore. I still knew I was a married woman, and I did not want to go out of the marriage, to go and cheat. That was not me. So I waited through all that thing. I waited all that time, and I waited. So I mean, that's what I put a lot of women into trouble. They sex business. They
Mm-hmm.
will know that that's not the right thing to do, but because they want sex, they will take abusive men or disrespectful men just to have
That's it.
sex. And we need
That's
to
the
stop.
reason why I was just working all on my own. Yeah, man. We're working, we'll be praying, we'll be next to each other. Because the thing I make it, give me a two things.
No,
I can't leave a man for
no,
3 years.
I
I
bless your
pick you. Yeah.
soul.
Because right now, if I leave that man, if I leave that boy, then who are going to give it to? Who are going to show my body to? Man, I will just stick when you were working on man. Because 3 years, you get hot fire. I can't make it. Not even
So
1
the
week.
so the way you're
I can't
saying
make
it
it,
now,
man.
the way
I'm
you're
lying to
saying it,
y'all. I'm
I
very,
want
very
to
honest.
the way you saying it now, and you start treating you bad and start cheating on you. What you were saying down there?
You were not cheating, no man. You were not cheating on me. You were not
No,
cheating on me.
I
That's why I
just
can be a
saying now.
caliphate.
I just saying. I say if he did that, will you stay there?
No, that's a different. That's a different one. There, when we reach to
Okay.
that bridge, we'll cross it. But right now, mm. When we reach to that bridge, we'll
Ma,
cross it. But
can
right
the
now,
pin,
You
let me
know,
tell the plan.
you
because
know,
Pastor
You know,
you
Mayati,
the
know.
man,
man,
I'm very, very
the man,
honest.
yeah, the man should always treat the work with that what marriage is about. Because there will
Yeah.
be a lot of things coming on your talk
Exactly.
about it. Ain't nobody marriage perfect.
Mm-hmm,
Nobody marriage perfect. We're
mm-hmm,
just talking about the abusive part or whatever. If you are in
Yeah.
it, you need to get out of
exactly.
it. Don't mind the sex. Okay? But marriage, that's what marriage about. You guys are gonna disagree. You're even born that you didn't come from the same parents. You came from other
Two
places.
different
You're
individuals,
mixture, of
two
course.
different
There will
backgrounds.
be things, yeah, there will be things going on. But we're just saying that, the disrespect and the abuse and the everything, you don't want to stay in such thing, you know.
Yeah, because I would tell you when it comes to mental health, I love my mental health. I love to be happy. I know we cannot be happy all the time, but you see, I don't like to frown. I love to be happy. So, like I said, like Jojo was
But you
saying,
know,
two
people
individuals, two different
people make
backgrounds, they'll come together. We have to, so if it's not working, get out of it. And in the same token, right, the husband got to treat the wife right, which of course, when we go to the religious side, that's what God says. You should love your wife as Christ loved the church. And secondly, a man who cannot keep his home is not worthy, you understand? But in the same token, we as women we should support our husband, and secondly, we should respect them and love them as well, which is, honor our husband. Do you get? Do you guys
You know,
got? So
Muku,
so so
Muku,
so
let me.
so that's the whole thing. It's vice versa. Yeah.
Hmm? Oh, what do? I
Yeah.
know.
So I was just saying, I said so that's the whole
You
thing
mean
is
for
vice
outside?
versa.
Maybe it's packaged. You know, let me say the funny thing. When me and my ex-husband were in misunderstanding, one time he made the remark, he was like, let me tell you something. I don't know why you argue like that and you say if I do that, then you will get out. He said a lot of women will want men like this. You get good sex and then all that also women just want and they will not and you will I just look at him and laugh. I said this man think good sex that why we eat. Eh? And when he said what
Exactly.
I laughed, he said, what you laughing for? I said, it's not about this. He said, a lot of women are all lot of the women want now. Once
No,
they get a
baby.
man who make love to them, cool, I just look at him and laugh. And maybe he and here we're going to be in the team running around. I don't play that. I don't play that. There got plenty of men out there that make laws. And you are not going to keep me in anything that is not healthy for me because of
Exactly.
sex.
And
Right.
then,
You know?
let's talk this. Sex don't make the marriage. I know it's part of it or the relationship, but if you're not treating me right, even though I was saying, oh, I gotta make it work because I love the intimate part as well. But if you're not treating me right, me, like I always say, and I will say it, Jojo, and you guys know that my mental health is very important. So even if we're having situation in our marriage or relationship, and we work it out, and you promise me, like you said, that you're not going to repeat all that nonsense, we take it, it will have to be good. But if you continuously do it, I would step out and I would tell you, if I step out and you way older, I would get a younger boy that would make, oh man, I would do it better than you. Hmm. I would get
My
my
brother in
young.
law listening, oh. My
Eh,
brother in law
Muku,
is
oh,
listening.
Muku. Mm. My
Don't
Jesus,
never talk like a
Muku.
cheating wife. Do not. There's no reason why a woman should cheat.
That's what I'm saying. But if I leave you, that means I divorce you. If I go and get a man,
Hmm.
let me tell you, how some men go leave their wife for another woman that does not even, you know, that does not even call it, you
Hmm.
know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
So you think I
Yeah.
want to go, I want to leave my good man, and then go to plebeians. We call it when we're in a school. No, I want to go somewhere where you see that person and say, "Damn, I mean it." Like, but really carry my ex-wife or my something, whatever, just yes. Have you ever realized people say a lot of times that when a woman break up with her man, that's when she starts to look good? You know that people say that all the time. But anyway, all in all, if it's not working, we go through counseling. If we try to work it out, it's not working, we can step out. A lot
Let
of
me just
times
Yeah.
in
say,
the Bible,
let me just say something.
a lot of times in the
A man
Bible,
will
the
do.
pastors, the ministers,
I know this man.
honey, listen, a lot of times in the Bible, the pastors, the ministers will say, you can't divorce your husband, you can't divorce your husband. But then they would say, oh, the husband can divorce the wife. But let me tell you, a lot of times they don't talk about the mental abuse in marriages. And the Bible talk about it as well, about mental abuse and all those things. But a lot of times people don't talk about it. They just talk about the sexual immorality or the adultery. That's what they talk about. But God said you should treat your wife right too. Her mental state got to be in check. So this is my closing argument and whatever. So you guys have a pleasant day, and I will take it out to the other ladies too.
Yes, so like before I close, before we go, a man will do only what a woman allows. If you begin your relationship on deception, of course it's gonna be filled with lies. But once and I love what Jojo said. You have to put your criteria down, and if a man is not worthy of those things, he is not worth having in your life because that's why a lot of us we settle, and when we settle, we become miserable in our homes because of what we allowed from the beginning. Sorry, I'm the airport. Can you hear me? Sorry,
Yeah, we hearing you.
they light rail. So my brothers and sisters, we can do good with our marriages. All we have to do is put God first. We have to give that mutual respect to one another. And we have to just be honest and transparent with everything. Even if something does not meet your standards, let the person know that, nope, that I do not agree with that. And By putting out your differences, you can be able to work it out. If you are willing to accept it, you can accept it. If not, then you find your way and go for the sake of peace. Have a
Yep.
blessed
So my
Saturday, y'all.
brothers, So, my brothers and sisters, my word here is let us not pay evil for evil. Let us start to love one another, support one another, stand by one another. I know somebody tell you wrong. Okay, we all do one another wrong. We need to turn it around to start to love one another, cherish one another. And like I said again, don't follow someone and you become the person you're not. There are some people that were very nice, and because of other people' behavior today, now today they are not nice anymore. So you don't have to. You can put a distance. You can love people from a distance, but you don't have to take someone's character. I love you all. Stay blessed and love, and let us just continue
So
to love one another.
Jojo and Honey, I think this boy Mo Williams has been commenting. I think he accusing us of not wanting to read his comment. So I don't know, Honey, you can
That's
go
not true.
through it because you're
We
driving.
read all his comment. We did.
Oh, y'all did? Y'all read it out loud
We
for him?
did.
No, he
There was
wasn't.
some
Oh,
No,
that
no,
okay.
the one that I read out was the one he says, "Oh, book woman," or something like that. And I think I responded to that one. But
He said
anyway,
talking
yeah.
praise God, bring
educated
him
both
on. If he
women
wants to
and stuff
join,
like
bring him
that.
on.
And he was like, yeah, yes.
No, I think he was
He
not
said,
even
I
are you.
agree.
I think he was talking about the way in which you were putting things, you were putting it
Okay.
right. I think
Oh,
that's what he was just trying to stand up for you.
okay. But anyway, guys, we'd love to have you next weekend. If you have any topic and you want to give us your input on anything, you want to be a part of our conversation, you want to guest host, we are open. Bring it to the table because we are here. We are electing in the minds of all our people around the world. Most especially, we talk about things in our community, but we don't bring people down here. We don't shake table. We just discuss it and we put rights where it belongs. Where the person wrong, a wrong when I wrong, y'all see they will rebuke me right here. If they wrong, I rebuke them. That's how we do, but no hard feelings. I might say something contrary to what these both are saying, but that does not make me less of a woman or less of a Christian. But that's the world we see ourselves in. So we try to talk it and make people to reason, like how we people reason around the world. So we love you guys with the love of God. Have a blessed and fruitful weekend. And remember, Jesus loves you. And so do I. I
Yeah.
love you, my souls. Bye bye, everybody.